Hello everyone, this is Meenakshi Rana and in this video you will learn about conservation of biodiversity. Firstly, you have to know about conservation. Conservation is the care and protection of these resources so that they can persist for future generations. It includes maintaining diversity of species, genes and ecosystems, as well as functions of the environment such as nutrient cycling. Now I will tell you about types of conservation. It can broadly be divided into two types. First is in situ conservation, then second is ex situ conservation. Firstly, we will learn about in situ conservation. It is the conservation of species in their natural habitats. Is considered the biodiversity. In India, three types of natural habitats are being maintained. First is national park, then wildlife sanctuaries, and third one is biosphere reserves. India has over 600 protected areas, which includes over 90 national parks, over 500 animal sanctuaries and 18 biosphere reserves. Now we will discuss about national parks. Firstly, you have to understand what is national park. National park implies an area that is exclusively designated by the government for the conservation of wildlife. It is home to millions of animals, birds, insects, etc., which provides a healthy and safe environment to them. Now we will start from Rajaji National Park. Rajaji National Park is an Indian national park that lies in the Shivalik Hills near the foothills of the Himalayas. It is spread over 820 km square and it lies three districts of Uttarakhand: Haridwar, Dehradun and Puri Garhwal. The park was named after the famous freedom fighter and first Governor General of Free India, Shri C. Rajgopalachari, who was popularly called Rajaji. This park was established in the year of 1983. Next one is Corbett National Park. It is the oldest national park in India and it was established in the year of 1936. It is located in Nainital district and Puri Garhwal district of Uttarakhand. Then here comes Dudhwa National Park. The Dudhwa National Park lies in the northern Uttar Pradesh. It stretches over an area of 490 km square. The park was established in the year of 1977. Major attraction of Dudhwa National Park are the tigers and swamp deer. Now next one is Gir National Park. Gir Forest National Park is a wildlife sanctuary in Gujarat, Western India. It was established in the year of 1965 with a total area of 1412 km square, of which 258 km square is fully protected as national park and 1153 km square as wildlife sanctuary. And then here is Sanjay Gandhi National Park. It is located in Mumbai, Maharashtra, state in India and established in 1996 with headquarters at Borivali, covering an area is 87 km square. After this, here comes Tadoba Andheri National Park. It is located in Chandrapur district of Maharashtra and it is Maharashtra's oldest and largest national park, created in 1995. The next is Ithurnagram National Park. Ithurnagram is a village and a mandal in Warangal district in the state of Telangana. The national park is spread over an area of 806 square kilometers in Warangal district. It was established in 1953. After that, here is Kanha National Park. Kanha National Park, also known as Kanha Tiger Reserve, is located in the central Indian state of Madhya Pradesh, and it was established in 1933. Covering area is 940 km square. Then comes Simlipal National Park. It is a national park and tiger reserve in the Mayurbhanj district in Odisha, covering 2750 km square. Simlipal National Park derives its name from the abundance of red silk cotton trees growing in the area. It was established in 1980. Now next one is Bannerghatta National Park. Bannerghatta National Park near Bengaluru in Karnataka was founded in 1970 and declared as a national park in 1974. In 2002, a portion of the park became a biological reserve. The Bannerghatta Biological Park, covering 260.5 km squares. Then here comes Gindi National Park. It is the 8th smallest national park in India. Gindi National Park was established in the year of 1976. Total area of the park is 2.82 km square of Tamil Nadu, located in Chennai. Then here is Manas National Park. Manas National Park is located in the Himalayan foothills in Assam, and it is contiguous with the Royal Manas National Park in Bhutan. Total area of the park is 950 square kilometers, and it was established in 1990. And the last but not the least, Lamjao National Park. It is a national park in the Bishnupur district of the state of Manipur. It is 40 km square in area, and it is the only floating park in the world, located in the northeast India. Lamjao National Park was established in the year of 1977. This was all about national parks, and now we will discuss about wildlife sanctuaries. Firstly, we know about what is wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuary is a natural habitats owned by the government or private agency that safeguards particular species of birds and animals. So look in the map. Here is Dachikam Wildlife Sanctuary. It is located 23 km from Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir, covering an area of more than 141 square kilometer. It was established in the year 1981. Next one is Sultanpur Wildlife Sanctuary. It is located at Sultanpur village on Gurugram Jhajjar Highway. It is 50 km away from Delhi, and it covers approximately 142 hectares. Then here Sariska Wildlife Sanctuary. Sariska Tiger Reserve is a tiger reserve in Alwar district of Rajasthan. It stretches over an area of 881 km squares, and it was established in the year of 1955. Here is Quledio Wildlife Sanctuary. It is also located in Rajasthan. Quledio Ghana is formerly known as the Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary in Bharatpur, district of Rajasthan. It was declared a protected sanctuary in 1971. It stretches over an area of 2,873 hectares. Next one is Ranthambore Wildlife Sanctuary. Ranthambore is a national park in northern India, initially covering 282 square kilometers at the time it was formed. Ranthambore was established as the Savai Madhopur Game Sanctuary in 1955 by the Government of India. After that, here is Mount Abu Wildlife Sanctuary. Mount Abu Wildlife Sanctuary is located in one of the oldest mountain ranges of India, the Aravalli Range, district of Rajasthan. It was declared a wildlife sanctuary in the year 1980 and established in 1960. It stretches over an area of 288 km square. Now next is Kutch Wildlife Sanctuary. Indian Wildlife Sanctuary, also known as the Wildlife Sanctuary, is located in the Little Run of Kutch in Gujarat. It is spread over an area of 4,954 km square and established in 1972. Now comes here Kabul Wildlife Sanctuary Tiger Reserve. It is located at Jannaram Mandal of Mancherial district in Telangana. Government of India declared Kabul Wildlife Sanctuary as the Tiger Reserve in 2012 and covering area is 2015.4 kilometers. Here comes Pocharam Wildlife Sanctuary. Pocharam Wildlife Sanctuary is a forest and it is located in Telangana, spanning over 130 square kilometers in the district of Nizamabad and Medak. The sanctuary is situated 100 km from Nizamabad city and it was established in the year of 1952. And then next is Bandipur Tiger Reserve. It is located in the Indian state of Karnataka, which is the state with the second highest tiger population in India. The park spans an area of 874 square kilometers, protecting several species of India's endangered wildlife. After that, here comes Annamalai Wildlife Sanctuary. It is located in Coimbatore district of Tamil Nadu. Annamalai Tiger Reserve, earlier known as Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary and National Park. It was established in the year of 1976. The Annamalai Wildlife Sanctuary was notified in 1976 and renamed as the Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary in 1987. Next one is Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary. It is also known as Periyar Tiger Reserve, located in the mountainous Western Ghats of Kerala. This wildlife sanctuary is home to tigers and significant elephant population, etc. Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary was established in 1982, covering an area is 305 km square. Here is Chilka Wildlife Sanctuary. It is located to the southwest of Puri and it covers widespread area of 1100 square kilometers. Chilka Wildlife Sanctuary is one of the most visited wildlife sanctuaries in Odisha. It is home to various migratory and local birds. The sunrise and sunset at Chilka Wildlife Sanctuary is very popular among the tourists. And then Hazaribagh Wildlife Sanctuary. It is located in Jharkhand, about 89 km north of Ranchi. It was established in 1955. It has an area of 184 km square. Then we will see Chandraprabha Wildlife Sanctuary. It is situated in Chandoli district of Uttar Pradesh. The wildlife sanctuary was established in May 1957. Asiatic lions were introduced at Chandraprabha in 1958. And last but not the least is Jaldapara Wildlife Sanctuary. It is a national park situated at the foothills of eastern Himalayas in Alipurdwar, district of northern West Bengal, and it is situated on the banks of the Torsa river. Jaldapara is situated at an altitude of 61 meter and is spread across 216.5 km squares. It was declared a sanctuary in 1941 for protection. This was all about national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. And in this video, second part of this video, I will tell you about bird sanctuary and biosphere reserves. I hope you have understood what I taught in this video. Thank you. Have a good day.